coaches, number 13, Tristan Thompson.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Indiana Pacers. And just a 2-point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus. But they held each other accountable and played hard.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Smitty early in his... And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Nance. Walker comes in for Young. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Clarkson in for Sexton. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Justin Anderson comes in for Collins. Carter, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Young. On the court for Atlanta, Carter is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Len. And it's Prince in at the power forward.
You can't allow that defensively. Kyle Korver is lights out on the catch and shoot.
Lin kicks to Prince. Inside, it's stolen by Korver. And here they come. Here's Walker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
A moment now to see the stats for Prince. How he did last season. Came in about 14 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I think he can play even better. I mean, sometimes it's tough to get into a rhythm with limited minutes, but he has got to find a way.
That's the thing. You don't get to pick your minutes. You have to make the most of what you get.
And that one misses. The Hawks making a switch here. Good on the second free throw.
Look at the Hawks and their history. For the most part, a very successful franchise. They've made the playoffs more often than not.
Back to Anderson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside, Lin. Len sets a screen for Lin. Goes up to the stripe, and the jumper is good.
And Lin is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
Clarkson passes to Walker. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Here's Lin. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia. He kicks to Carter. Len, a screen. Carter down low, working on Walker. 5 to shoot. 13 feet away, and it's Carter missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Thompson's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. Atlanta's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Len, a screen. Len with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Lin. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Anderson, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Korver gets a wide-open look. The kick out to Walker. The screen from Thompson. Frye passes to Walker. And here's Clarkson. No good on the triple. Herter, guarded by Korver. Herter, no good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Walker with it. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Korver off the pick from Walker. And there's Korver on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
Hopefully they exercise better caution in this game and avoid cheap fouls that could get them in trouble again.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Lynn against Hill. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Just absolute tenacity by Lynn, just bouncing off defenders on his way to the rim.
Walker goes in. Here's Thompson. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Carter. Herter. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Fry, good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Lynn against Hill. There's a good screen. Anderson the screen. Lynn sets the pick for Carter. 6 to shoot. Outside, Lynn. Trying his luck deep. It's hauled in by Fry.
They better clear a spot on the bench for him because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
Yes, he is definitely going to the bench and maybe to the locker room.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Lynn. Lynn, a screen. Outside, Lynn. There's the triple. Kept alive by Atlanta. Out to Carter. Second chance shot. He can't get it to go.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. You may not remember Vince Carter traded on draft night for his college teammate Antoine Jamison, but he talked about that crazy exchange.
So as I'm sitting back there, he's like, there's been a trade, Toronto Raptors and Golden State make a trade for Antoine James and Vince Carter right there. So our families are sitting right next to each other. So they're fixing the hat, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, here's your hat. All right, give us that hat.
The 5th and 6th picks in the draft, both of them went on to great careers.
And draft day trades happen all the time, but being traded for your college teammate, a pick apart, that's pretty unique.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Jeremy Lin. Anderson is out there with Carter. Then there's Len. Fry battles through traffic and lays it in. Fry's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Cavs. Outside, Lin. Len kicks to Lin. They set the pick. Back to Len. Off the screen. And he lays it up and in. Len's got his first points of the game.
And Lin is a sensational playmaker. Love how he zips passes over to his guys.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, with all the turmoil in the Cavs locker room last season, some wondered if head coach Tyronn Lue's job could be in jeopardy. Despite leading the team to its first championship in 2016, Lue, like a lot of coaches, finds that his future in the NBA is always subject to speculation. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thank you.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. If only Fry could get there more often.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Screen by Young. Lynn against Nance. Shoots off the screen. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Lynn.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
Right. No reason to take it all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
Some smaller players spend most of their time on the perimeter. Others really sacrifice, Steve, their bodies to make plays inside.
I think some of the small guys that get in there, like you said, is Kyrie Irving, one of the best at finishing. Kemba Walker, Mike Conley, Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry. Some of these smaller guys who don't mind throwing their body into the paint.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Carter. Walker's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 7. To the inside, Bazemore. Walker with some nice D.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Goes up the baseline, connects, the jumper drops. Walker's got 5 points so far. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Passes to Collins. Len with a screen on Nance. It's deflected. Here's Collins. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Nance.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here's Walker. He has 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
And now, a moment to see the stats for Bazemore. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 13 points a game last season. 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Now, here is Young. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
And I'll tell you, Trae Young, go big or go home. Always gives you 100%, as competitive as they come. And the young fella wants to win so badly, sometimes that emotion really comes out.
Atlanta making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Pass to Walker. To the middle, off the pick, and he sinks the layup. Fry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And you know, Greg, it's amazing the impact Young makes, especially, of course, on the offensive end.
High-level shot maker, a threat the moment he crosses half court. Instinctive playmaker, just needs to play more within himself and avoid over-dribbling.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the 3 by Atlanta. Walker dishes to Nance. The kick out to Hill for 3. Traps in the tray. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
Long-range shooting, a big part of Hill's offensive game.
Young against Hill.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Walker with a clean look. Here's Nance. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Bazemore on the wing. Back to Young. Kicks it to Bazemore. There's a screen by Collins. Bazemore misses.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Len with a screen on Hill. And Hill over to help. Bazemore on the wing. He's coming off a 22-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
Now, here's Walker. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Over to the left wing. The dish to Fry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist in the game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Smitty, you're looking around the league right now. Certain players extremely smart. Which guys do you think will make the transition the easiest from player to coach?
You know, some guys that stick out. Chris Paul, I think Mike Conley, LeBron James, obviously.
And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, you were a key facilitator for your team in the first half. How rewarding is it for you when the offense is that smooth?
Yeah, you know, it's great. I mean, there's nothing better than bringing out the best in your teammates. Tonight they've been moving really well. You know, guys just setting screens, and they made it easy for me to get them good looks.
And you knew what to do when you got those looks in the first half. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Walker's checked in for Nick Young. Cleveland leading by 9. Sexton and Smith are the guard tandem. Nance and Thompson are up front. And it's Walker in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. It's good.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on them.
There's a screen by Collins. And Young kicks to Dedmon. Dedmon a screen. And it's Prince penetrating. Doesn't go for him. Walker with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Thompson sets the pick for Walker. Back to Smith. Smith off a pick from Walker. Smith no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Prince, right side. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Altorian Prince out of Baylor. He had a fantastic breakout year for the Hawks.
Well, you knew there would be an opportunity last year in Atlanta. Prince made the most of it, stepped in as a leader on offense and defense. Still very young and has all the confidence he needs to build on his success.
Walker with a screen for Sexton. Walker goes in. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Prince against Walker. Dedmon a screen. Bazemore on the wing. He's got 8. Back to Prince. Hits the 3-point bomb. Prince has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Here's Walker. He's got 11. And the pass to Thompson. Back to Walker. And the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
Young outside, stolen by Thompson. Now, here's Sexton. 17 points in the game. Walker the pass to Thompson. Bazemore against Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Shot off the screen. Can't hit that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Feeds to Prince. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Prince has got 11 points.
Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
The reverse. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Channing Fries checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Hawks, Alex Len comes in for Dwayne Dedman, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Taurean Prince. That free throw good from Walker. Smitty, you had an unbelievable career. Was there any chance or opportunity that you did not take that you wish you had?
You know, Kevin, is 3 of them. One, I had a chance to be traded to the New York Knicks. I always wondered what it would be like to play in New York. They call that the Mecca. I didn't take that chance. I think second was to get a chance to play overseas at the end of my career. I think those are the 2 things that I wish I had a chance to go back. I would make different choices.
Bazemore passes to Len. Here's Walker, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. And it's Clarkson in for Sexton. Young dishes to Lynn. Collins a screen on Smith. Screen by Young. Collins kicks to Young. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. He's got 16.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Walker against Bazemore. Puts it up from 15. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Len. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Trying to get open is Thompson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Walker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Len a screen. Inside, here's Bazemore, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bazemore's got 4 points this quarter.
Adding to the variety of ways in which he can hurt you. Bazemore trying to become a complete scorer on all 3 levels.
And the dunk by Walker.
His teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Anderson comes in for John Collins. And it's Carter in for Kent Bazemore. And for Trae Young, it's a little unfair that he's already being compared to Steph Curry.
Scouts are always going to look for comparisons. And I'm not saying Young is Curry, but many of the strengths and weaknesses are similar. The size and athleticism, the insane range, and both have that it factor.
Nance, rebounded by the Hawks.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack.
Here's Young. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the charts.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Nance.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Clarkson passes to Walker. And he banks in the layup. Walker's got 18 points just in the second half.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
Young dishes to Len. Carter sets the pick for Lynn. Len a screen. Out to Carter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Len with a screen on Walker. Here's Anderson. That shot is off. Walker with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Pass to Korver. Now Walker, 25 points in the game. From the left block, trying to get open is Thompson. Rejected by Len. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Hill, he's checked in for Cleveland.
George Hill.
And Walker kicks to Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, the Cavaliers, 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Len with a screen on Korver. Carter, the pass to Lin. 4 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, he buries it. Lin's got 11 points.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Down low, here's Korver. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And Smitty, for players going from college to the pros, which skills tend to be most immediately transferable?
You know, I think the skills on offense, a lot of times those guys are able to drive the basketball and penetrate. Those are the guys that can transfer easily from college.
It's taken away by Smith. On the court right now for the Hawks. Lin and Bazemore make up the backcourt. The big men are Collins and Dedmon. And it's Carter in at the small forward position. The Hawks trail by 8. Outside, Lin dishes it to Carter. Dedmon a screen. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Lin from long range. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 11 rebounds in the game. The shot's good from Smith.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Lin. Carter down low. Guarded by Walker. Dedmon's shot is off.
Woo, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Carter against Walker. Back to Thompson. Now, here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. And Walker kicks to Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Passes it to Smith. The screen from Thompson. And Sexton has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And now 24 points for Colin Sexton.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Dedmon passes to Carter. There's a good screen. Dedmon a screen. And Bazemore kicks to Carter. Over Thompson. Offensive rebound. Lin from long range. It's good from long range.
And that evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
In the corner, Smith with it. Walker against Carter. Walker the pass to Nance. Now here's Walker. Smith on the wing. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Dedmon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
You know, this is a time where you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Dedmon a screen. Outside, Lin. Back to Dedmon. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back.
The screen from Thompson. Sexton kicks to Walker. Thompson, a screen on Carter. Out to Smith. Back to Walker. Over Carter. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Hawks trail by 12. And here's Bazemore. He dishes it to Lynn. Carter down low, working on Walker. Dedmon a screen. Here's Lynn. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
Here's Walker, and he converts the layup. Walker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They set the pick. And it's Carter missing.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Stolen by Carter. Bazemore on the wing. Hawks passing it around. Now here's Lynn. He's guarded closely. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. Walker in the post, defended by Lynn. Walker's shot is off. Bazemore, no one around him. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sexton's shot is good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And Young kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Young, out to the wing. Dedmon a screen. Young inside. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Shot's good by Walker.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
The Hawks trail by 16. Atlanta calls timeout. Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take. And he lives mostly inside the paint. And still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to kind of gone away.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Clutch.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Cleveland on defense. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Lynn's shot is off.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that looked like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
Pass to Dedmon. Screen by Young. Dedmon kicks to Lynn. Teardrop shot. Rejected by Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And Cleveland making a change here. Young's checked in. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.